In this video, I'm going to talk about when people think more about what will benefit themselves than what would benefit more than them just themselves. So they're very focused on what benefit they will have of something, that they will get from something. And they're not either not caring or not thinking about how that affects others, another or others, because to them it's more all about them. Okay, an example of this could be, say you work in a place where people work close to one another, like Cubeville, and someone comes to work one day. They're going to go somewhere at lunch to maybe on a date or something, a quick date, have lunch with somebody. So they wear a lot of cologne, male or female, and really strong. Now that person is thinking about themselves. They're not looking beyond their own nose, because other people they're going to smell this all day. Okay, some people like me may have chemical allergies that kind of thing would keep them coughing, sneezing. It's not healthy for some people, but that person isn't thinking about everybody. They're only thinking about themselves. Another example would be, say you're on vacation and you go stay in a hotel. Okay, I didn't get that noise past here, but you're parked. You're on the bottom floor, and the doors are on the outside. It's not enclosed, but somebody drives up, and like that noise that we just heard from a car, but they're playing their music very loud right next to your window, of your room. And now that person's thinking about not you, not anybody else around. They're not looking past their own nose. They're not thinking past their own nose. It's all about them. But yeah, I see this as a really big problem these days, is that I don't think enough people, and I'm not saying in any age group either, that not enough people have practiced this enough, or maybe some never learned it in the first place. Is to think outside of yourself, to actually think of what the whole might feel, the whole group, the whole workplace, the whole of anything. It could be a school room, but a lot of people or too many aren't thinking past that, thinking about these others, and it really needs to be more of a focus. And people need to teach, in my opinion, this more, to think about the others, to think about them too. Now, I'm not saying to make yourself a martyr, but to consider there other people could be affected by what you do. It could be what you don't do. Now, I have another example. I've made this before, but say online you have a YouTube channel, or you have a Facebook group, or whatever it is, whatever social media you use, where people comment on it, and others can see those comments, not just you, other group members or other YouTubers or other whatevers. And you allow, now my personal opinion on this has changed over time, so this is how I'm feeling about it now, but if you allow negative comments to be seen, for whatever reason, maybe you just don't get around to ever, I find that difficult, but hard to believe, but to take them off, to delete them, block them, delete them, whatever it is that you have to do on whatever social media, so others don't see that. And I've mentioned this recently, is because that is teaching people that, I can go on to these, these social media pages or whatever, and I can just take all my frustrations out on the person or anybody's. Anybody will see it. I get all the attention I want, and I don't have to do any work, but just sit there and make really troll comments. I'm not blaming the victim of the troll comments for somebody who's doing it to you. But we all know that when something happens in our lives, we also have responsibilities. We're not responsible for that troll being a troll. We're not responsible for what that troll did at all. We're the victim. That's the victim. You're the victim. That's a troll. But what do you do about it? What do you do? What is your next move? Why not block that troll? Why not delete that comment? Why not, like on YouTube, have your comments on that they have to be approved before anybody else sees them? Skim them. Skim any new person that's writing to you. Skim the comment. If it seems like a troll, block, delete. Okay, that keeps others from seeing it. Unfortunately, you saw it. You were the victim there. But it keeps others from seeing it too. And some others can be victimized by seeing such a thing. Then it can become something even bigger, like I said, like cultural, that it's okay. That trolls, more and more people think, oh, it's okay. This is what I can do. I can really just state my mind on how negative I think of that whole topic maybe on somebody else's, and put them down for their their own views to show their superiority, the troll's superiority. Yeah, there's no need. Block, delete. It needs to become less of an avenue, a forum for them, platform for them. There needs to be less, and this is my opinion, needs to be less. I actually heard people like on YouTube say that they won't do that. They won't delete a comment because to them, this is their view, they might be wrong all around, that they won't even delete that kind of a troll comment, no matter how abusive it is, because it helps with them earning money, okay? And the short version is that they earn money, they get more traffic to their channel. It's a social interaction, and they think that YouTube, the AI likes more social interaction, means you're going to make more money. So they're really not looking beyond their own nose. It's like I said, they're the victim of that troll, but what are they doing to others by leaving it there? Okay, you see what I'm saying? Just so they can focus on themselves and get more money. Think about what I just said with all the other stuff. That's showing people it's okay to get on, whatever social media and just, bash somebody. Just say all kinds of hateful and rude things, and that rude and hateful things are okay. That's what these forums are for. That's what these, social media are for, these platforms. No, we have to start saying, no, they're not. This is what happens. Block, delete. Okay? If you're a troll, block, delete. Yeah. My view on this has changed over time, but really not much. I always just block, delete, and have them start skim, block, delete, especially if it's somebody new, or they do this thing of going onto an old video and writing it on there, because mine are under approved. I have to approve every comment before anybody else sees it. And now, what really changed was I wasn't doing that before. My original channel is 4.5 years old. I wasn't doing that with the approved. It was just, they might have a comment on there without me seeing it, right away. Now I have to see any comment before anybody else, and I approve them or not, or just block, delete. But yeah, my view's not really changed that much on the rest of it. Is nobody needs to see that. I didn't need to see that. Nobody else needs to. Now to sum it up, I'm basically saying everybody needs to look past their own noses. They need to think past themselves. Just what they want, what they need, and think about other people, feel the empathy, put yourself in their shoes, and to think, how would this affect, if I did something or didn't do something, how would it affect others? It's not all about me. The world is not all about me. This whole, it's not you in the middle and the world circulating around you, no. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel and you haven't already, click the circle icon. If you want to watch another video on this channel, you can click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.